Twitter. David Warner sent this message to Piers Morgan. Australia regained the urn with an innings win in Perth to go 3-0 up with 2 to play yesterday. The Aussie players celebrate in the dressing room by queuing up for photos with the urn, and Warner chose to send one of them to Morgan, a huge cricket fan himself, after England were downed. The picture shows Warner and captain Steve Smith kissing the famous old trophy together. Alongside the image, Warner wrote to Morgan, "Thanks mate," with 3 thumbs-up emojis. Morgan responded by posting the tweet to his followers, and wrote, "When at David Warner 31 at Steve Smith 49 slide into your DMs." Steve Smith's prolific Ashes exploits are earning him rare statistical comparisons with Don Bradman and rave reviews from Australia coach Darren Lehmann. Smith's series tally of 426 runs at an average of 142 has elevated him to joint second in the all-time list of the world's greatest batsmen, according to the International Cricket Council, alongside former England captain Len Hutton and behind only his own peerless compatriot Bradman. Twitter. It is not only the number crunchers who are impressed by the Ashes-winning Australia captain's prolonged run of brilliant form, though. Coach Lehmann mentioned Smith in the same breath as highly successful former captains such as Ricky Ponting and Michael Clarke. The ICC's ranking system, backdated to include such historical greats as Hutton, Bradman, Ponting and others, has Smith level on 945 with Hutton, who famously holds England's national record test score of 364, against Australia in 1938. Smith still trails Bradman by 16 ranking points on the ICC table, and the small matter of slightly more than 37 runs per innings in test averages. Nonetheless, Lehmann is rightly impressed with the 28-year-old's stellar career progression. "He's running pretty hot, isn't he said. "I've been lucky enough to see all of his test hundreds. For me, seeing him evolve from that first test 100 at the Oval in 2013 to now, he just changes his own plans to what the bowlers are doing and what the wicket's doing, and what the game needs. He's gone to another level." Getty. England crumbled to an Ashes defeat with Alistair Cook in particularly bad form Monday, December 18, 2017. Australia have regained the Ashes and were kicked to celebrate their victory. Lehmann sees Smith as a rival to the captaincy legacies of Smith and Ponting too. Pup Clarke and Ricky Ponting at times were exceptional captains and exceptional batters when they were leading the team, he added. "Statistically, you only see that at the end, I suppose. But the way he's gone about it, averaging 72 or 73 as a test captain, that's pretty special. For him to keep delivering what he needs to do is exceptional under the pressure he has in Ashes series." Smith's team are on course at present to do what Clarke's and Ponting's once did to England, whitewashing them 5-0 in 2006-07 and 2013-14. Getty. The Aussie players queued up to have a pick with the urn. Lehmann, however, retains a healthy respect for the opposition despite 3 wide margin test wins already this winter. "It was a lot closer than the scores suggest," he said. "Certainly in Brisbane they had the upper hand at certain stages, but the captain was brilliant there. Adelaide was close, and this one in Perth, albeit by an innings, was still close. That's the game, winning the big moments and transferring the pressure back to the other side." The series resumes with the Boxing Day test in Melbourne next week. 37 Alistair Cook's top scorer in 6 innings. It is the only time the England opener has passed 20 en route to a series average of 13.83.29.33 batting average of captain Joe Root, who has not fared much better than his predecessor. .181 Mitchell Marsh's first innings in the series brought more runs than Root 176 or Cook 83 have managed in 6.239. Australia skipper Steve Smith's first innings score in the third test, meanwhile, was more than any England batsman had made in the series up to that point, other than David Malan 248.662. Australia's total before declaring 9 down in their first innings in Perth was their 3rd highest on home soil and their 5th highest in an Ashes test. .55 different England bowlers conceded more than 100 runs in that innings. It is only the 8th time in Test history that has happened, and the 3rd involving an England attack. 0 times England have taken 20 wickets in a Test in the current series. Australia made 173 without loss to win by 10 wickets in Brisbane and also declared their first innings in Adelaide on 442 for 8.